Hello. Welcome to the Queen Chitchat Podcast. I am one of your hosts, Diva, and I'm here with
Royanna.
Hey, girl.
Hey.
And we're also joined by
Oh, hail the Queen.
Oh, hail the Queen.
Hello,
Your Majesty.
Queen.
Hi. We also got our special guest here back again for the third time.
Hey.
Introduce yourself.
Kella Kellz.
Hey, girl.
Miss me. I'm back again. Obviously.
Welcome back. Welcome back to
Thank
our show. How have we been, ladies?
Great.
How's it
We've
going?
been
Everybody got a
good.
drink? Everyone litty? Are we getting this?
We're trying to hustle, get that money. Quarantine. You know what I'm saying?
Get that job, boo. Get that job. Right. Okay. So this week we're gonna talk about something so funny. Okay, these encounters are meant to be funny. Don't do no weirdly like sad and emotional, scenarios, guys. We're gonna do a little bit of story time, and the topic for the story time is awkward encounters with somebody like a partner, boyfriend, girlfriend, other. What has been like? Okay, everybody has to say one story. I'm sorry, okay, because I know we all got random stories. Queen, we're gonna start with you today, okay? What's an awkward encounter you've had with a partner or somebody you see?
Can you elaborate when you mean
As in,
awkward
like,
encounter in the
something like-
bedroom? Awkward encounter when you were outside?
What
Awkward
happened in the
encounter
bedroom?
where exactly?
Okay, I'm
elaborate.
nasty. I want to know what happened in the bedroom. Okay,
Elaborate.
let's do something. Okay, like those kind of awkward situations where it's like you're with your partner somewhere, and then someone comes and says, "Ooh, I know his other girlfriend," or something, or like somebody walking in on you in a hotel room, no personals, or something that's like funny and awkward, like, but it's like an embarrassing moment, like. What would your story be?
Let's pass it back to you while I think of which one is
How
actually
you gonna give me?
appropriate.
She did that
Okay.
Uno card, that reverse card. She said
Reverse.
Return to sender.
She hit me with an Uno card.
Diva, you tell us.
Okay,
what
awkward
we're
situation. I'm really
thinking.
kind of giving an example. So, met this dude. We were like kind of seeing each other, right? And he was a very hands-on, like he's not hands-on, but he was like proper, like everything. Like he would call, he spoke to you like every night. He would talk to you, text you, good morning, all these things, and you're like, oh my god, like I've never had someone saying, good morning, beautiful, how are
He
you?
ticked all your
Today the
boxes.
sun is shining because you woke up smiling, type of guy.
Yeah.
I hope the Lord blesses your day. That nothing, you
The
shall not strike
boxes
your
were
foot
ticked.
against a stone. Man really did like Bible verses on me and shit. He spoke affirmations every time he spoke to me, like, hello, my beautiful Zimbabwean queen. Hey, no girls on this earth are beautiful like you.
Yeah.
Do they know who you are, Diva? Do they know? Like this. When I say I was gassed, yeah, right? Okay, cool. First of all,
Diva.
I'm vain. Okay, I am. Okay.
Like, do they know
So
who you are,
when-
Diva?
I don't think they know who I am.
Diva.
Okay. Like, I love myself. So when someone else starts to show me well, I'm like, damn, I say that to myself in the mirror. I'm like, do they see you, girl? You that.
Oh,
You that. You
are like,
because you know what?
Diva.
When you say it and you speak it into existence and you own it, you no matter what you're wearing, I could be that bad bee in a baggy like tracksuit and someone be like, she that bitch.
You're like, yes.
That's her. Do they know who she
Diva.
is? No, but honestly, like
Diva.
things like that, and when you feel so big, and I was like, okay, cool, ego 40 foot and that, okay. And then he goes, right. So then he was like, yeah, I'm gonna be in London. He didn't live in the area, so I'm gonna he used to come and see me. Then one time he's like, I'm gonna be in the area, but I'm gonna be in London. I've got a hotel room. Do you want to come? And I was like, oh, okay, like sure, okay, no problem.
That's when you should have known you fucked up.
No, it's not that. No. It's not that though, because I always used to see him. Okay, he used to come to mine. We used to go on other, like I said, there've been other dates. It wasn't just I met him and that happened, right? So this one time he's in a hotel. I start getting calls from a private number. We're at the hotel. I'm not thinking, who's calling me? The only
hotel.
person, no. The only person who calls me.
Underline in bold capital letters hotel.
Hotel.
Wow. Okay. I'm not like that.
It says
But, yeah. So, my brother's the only person who calls me at that time. Like, when something's happened, he's like, I can't get a hold of mom. Call her. Call someone. I need someone to come help me. Or can you transfer money for me because I'm stuck. I'm stranded. So I was like, hello? And I got scared. I thought maybe it's a paramedic who's trying to talk to me. Maybe I've got no network. Something's happened to him because he's the only, I think he puts me on his emergency list because I think I'm the only one who picks up the phone at that time. So they call and I'm like, look, I can't hear you. Who is this? Like, I can't hear you. If something's wrong, I can't hear you. Do you know who was calling? his girlfriend / ex-girlfriend. I don't know which one it is, but you know, right? And she was calling me. But what happened is,
How the hell she get your number?
hold on. What happened was, he noticed on his phone he had like 7 missed calls from a private number. Then I was like, a private number's calling me, but he hadn't told me. He was quiet. He was like, oh, he probably sat down on the bed next to me. He's like, oh, I wonder who's calling. I wonder what's going on. Like, he didn't even tell me he himself was receiving numbers. So I was thinking, oh, okay, he's got showing genuine concern. Like, someone's calling. He's like, no, babe, don't worry. Just deal with that. Like, well, let's find out what's going on. And then he kept getting, like, it was so random. The next thing you know, like, I think I was changing out of, like, what I was wearing, right, into my PJs or something, like, obviously a little bit sexier. Okay, but we're going to keep you a little bit PJ.
She was trying to get it.
No, but, like, I mean, okay, we'd
It
already
was
done it. I
about
was like,
to go down, then it all
we
went
had
down.
already done it. We had already done it, so it wasn't, like, something I was like, oh, my God, let me go change.
Oh, this
like,
is
so
the
type of thing. No,
aftermath.
there wasn't an aftermath. No, I'm saying
After,
we'd already,
yeah.
in general, we'd already slept together before this hotel. So,
No, I'm talking about
us
the
doing
scenario.
it wasn't going to be like a first night surprise type of thing. Then I'm changed. So I had I think I'd had like 3 glasses of wine, so I was a bit tipsy. Next thing I know, I'm standing by the desk and the hotel room, the door opens. So I thought maybe someone who's putting the wrong key, maybe the manager thought the room was empty, or maybe something's gone wrong, but someone walked in. This girl comes in now. Whoa. Oh, whoa, whoa. What are you doing? He's sitting on the bed. All he's saying is, what the fuck? What the fuck? Like, if he had been put on a loop, yeah, he could have done like so many like back records on the. He said, what the fuck in the same tone. Like, he kept going, what the fuck? And it's like, she walks, she goes, so this is what you're doing, yeah? I'm your girlfriend of 2 years. This is what you're doing to me. You got girls in hotel rooms. This is what you're doing. Are you serious? Says the name, says the name, says the name. Are you serious? Are you serious? What? We've been together. And she looks at me, she's like, this is my boyfriend of 2 years. I was just sitting there. I'm waved, by the way. And I'm like, girl, get your clothes on and get the fuck out of here, because what the fuck is this? And then I was like, nope. Start putting my jeans on. I still had my like pajamas on, okay, underneath. So I started putting my jeans on, and tell me why this girl sitting there going, he's like, get the fuck out of here. He gets up from the bed, takes her to the, starts pushing her towards the door. She's like, if you fucking touch me, says the name, if you fucking touch me, I'm gonna call the police. You wanna hit me again? When I heard that red flag, I was like, oh shit, oh shit.
She said,
I was like,
He ain't
Like,
the king no more, no
you
more.
know, see, like, red flags isn't like, you saw them again as in the sense that, you see, like I said before, my partner was violent. So when she's like, when you gonna hit me again, I was like, nope. Bye-bye. I was like, no matter my condition, I was gonna go sit downstairs and call a taxi, call someone, because I was like, this is not right. And then,
ma'am, no.
so obviously he closes the door and she starts saying my name. And then the private, not the call, start coming in again. I was like, say it was her. So he was like, how does she have your number? How does she know I'm here? How does she know I'm here? Right? Do you know what this girl had done? She had hacked his iCloud. So she got all the information. There was one day he was on the phone to me and he saw messages downloading, but you know, you don't see, you see it and you're like, what, why are messages downloading? Someone's logged in somewhere on my, like, with my information. It was her. Then that's when he started going, she must have seen the receipt from in her email, because he's managed to hack into his iCloud, emails to the hotel, everything. So maybe
Women
she went
should
downstairs
be
and said
FBI.
something, because the only way she got the information of the room, she went downstairs and probably said like my boyfriend or my husband. She must have said something crazy for the man to be like, okay, here's a key. Because I would have thought, out of respect, the receptionist was going to call and say, hey, and say, hey, there's someone who's down here saying this, but because of security, we can't do that. I think this man wanted drama because he was like, let me send her upstairs, because I saw them downstairs before earlier having drinks, so let me send some drama up my way. What if she had a gun? What if she had a knife? You know, all this, and she kept calling my name. She's like, come outside, I need to talk to you, I need to talk to you, I need to talk to you. I was like, what do you need to talk to me about? You don't need to say nothing. And then at some point she called me and I asked her, I was like, okay, I got 2 questions for you, yeah? Were you with them last weekend? She's like, yeah, we were together last weekend, because he started explaining. He's like, this girl's crazy. This is my ex. She doesn't let go. Every time she finds I'm dating someone, this is what she does. He's like, the first 3 times she's done it, I should have really noticed that she's actually not okay. I didn't think she would follow me to London. She showed up at she showed up to a restaurant that he'd booked with some girl. She showed up there. How did she know? You know, to be there, because everything he books, whatever, she was hacking it. So she knew where he was. Even that share location, she can now do it because she's accessed the thing, isn't it? So it accesses your information everywhere you are. She used to drive past his house every single time. They live so she'd always be like, if his car's not there, she'd go to his work, his gym, whatever in the area that was, right? I was like, what the hell is this? I was like, and he called his mom, he called his sister, and they were like, what if I told you about this girl I was dating? They were like, we told you, leave that girl, that girl's a witch, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. But he was like, you know, I kept in communication, because lo and behold, he had a son, she had a son, and their sons were friends. So somehow they always need to keep in communication. I was like, but if you know she's mental, why would you keep why are you staying in contact with someone like this, right? But
Cut
he's
it
like,
off.
oh, but I'd already become a father figure to the kid, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, so...
Captain Save a Hoe.
Right?
You
so
can't be
she comes in,
Captain
and then she
Save a
kept calling
Hoe.
my name. She kept going, come. I just want to talk to you. And I was like, I don't want to talk to you because I was scared. I was like, she might be like, she might
throw
have
acid on
something
your
on me.
face.
Yeah, exactly. Like if people who believe in witchcraft, she might have had judge in her bag. I don't know. Because then she could have blown something about like, oh, I was so paranoid. Then I was like, but no. So she called me. I answered the phone. I was like, I've got 2 questions for you. Were you with him last weekend? She goes, yeah, I was with him the whole weekend. He was at my house. So that's the first lie. Second, I was like, okay, cool. Since you've done this, yeah, like, are you expecting to be with him or leave him? Because I don't see the reason why. If you're gonna make such a big scene and you're gonna take him back, there wasn't a point. And if you're gonna leave him anyway, there wasn't the point of you coming to this room. There's a reason you came here. What do you want? After that, she didn't call me. She did not call me. She cut off the phone and he was like, that's a really good question. Da, da, da. I was looking at him the whole time. I was like, if I was sober enough to leave here, I'd have left here. But I was waiting to sober up and then call a friend or call someone to help, right? I was probably like, nah. And I was scared to leave because maybe she would have been waiting for me. And first was when she said, come outside, I didn't know if she was with people. And I was so happy she didn't walk in that room. I was so scared. I thought she was going to walk into that room like with a phone and start recording. Mind you, I'm half dressed because in my pajamas. So, you know, I was scared that I could have been on anything. Like, that was for me. Woo! The next, like, because I couldn't do nothing. I couldn't leave. I couldn't get a hold of someone. I stayed. And then in the morning, he drove me to the train station. But before that, he was like, do you want to get food? I went to get food, yeah. The whole time, he didn't even get food. His stomach was in knots. He was like, this girl ain't gonna talk to me again.
Well, he knew.
Damn. Well. And he was like, so he watched me eat. I Papa ate my food. I was happy. I was like, shit, got my
probably
Nando's.
thinking,
And I
that's
was
the
like,
last time I
you know,
talk to
he
you.
was like,
Bye.
and then he went on the phone. He's like, you know, I don't think I'm never gonna see this girl again because this was something that even his mom was like, I hope you apologize to that girl. His big sister was like, I hope you apologize to that girl. Do you know how humiliating that is? Like, because they had to like basically explain the thing, and I was like, but listen, I can call her aunt and be like, what if I told you about this? And she could be like, like depending on what she needs to say, you know, I could be like, I'm around this person's family. Remember what I was saying about this? She'd be like, girl, so lovely. Oh my god. But if it's someone else, I'll be like, what did I tell you about? I go, that girl a hoe. Yeah, she is. Like, she'll be there. She's my ride or die. So like, woo. Anyway, you know, so I was like, people lie. But anyway, Royanna,
Don't Royanna me.
I want to know your
Nothing
story.
beats that.
Something
that is
beats-
like,
something always
That ain't
beats
the
that.
point. The point is to talk about
Just talk about it.
busted.
Busted.
Awkward
Busted.
So, my busted awkward moment.
Busted, man.
It happened. You know what? For some reason, I had gone out with my dude. We went out clubbing, we were drinking, you know, whatever. Went back home. Go and behold, my sister and her partner decided to come back home with us. So, for some reason, me and my dude, we were just tripping. We were on another
What you
level.
tripping on, girl?
Johnny Walker,
Woo!
obviously.
On that.
And then we do what we do best, and we did that thing. The next morning, my sister's like, "Ma'am, we did not sleep." And I'm like, "Huh?" And she's like, "Yeah, we did not sleep because all we could hear was."
Girl, you was loud.
She mimicked everything, so I knew she was not
So you
lying.
didn't play music to try and like muffle out what you're doing?
Because we thought they're sleeping.
So you thought
I
you
was
were
like,
Why were they listening to you guys?
exactly, because the room was on the other side.
Why were they not
Maybe they
getting their own
started.
free con?
No, but maybe they started. So like, but you can't start your own thing because you're hearing other people do it. Like some people don't like that kind of noise.
Kella Kellz is the sister, by the way.
Hold on.
Oh,
Kella Kellz is whose sister now?
Rihanna's sister.
well.
Anyway.
Okay, so
we
Man, we was trying to get our freak on, but it was already disturbed because we started hitting the headboard from the bed going bum 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 bum
You
bum
should have put on
bum.
music too. Why is no one putting on music? I just want to know. Headphones. You don't have your
It
silent
was
disco black.
none of that. We were trying to
love
play
you,
YouTube,
girl.
but we didn't want to be too loud. You feel me? So I'm getting it in, and then like I'm just like, to Shorty, concentrate. She's like, okay, quick, let me get in more. She's like, I can't, cause I can hear the bed.
Y'all could make double the
But
noise
then,
to shut them up.
you know what? Kella Kellz decides to go tell half the family. And I'm like, ma'am,
That's rude.
that's just rude.
I
I
know, but
just
it's
told my
business.
aunt. I just told my aunt. That's all.
And
So
she
if
goes,
your aunt is
And
somebody
she's
who
got-
is
and
the whole
she goes-
business.
And she's got the biggest mouth
Oh,
going.
shit.
So, ma'am, no.
I didn't know at that time.
You did.
But you the one.
So like, imagine if it was you making the noise, and she went and said, "By the way." Oh, we heard it. Boom, 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 boom.
Man,
Try to concentrate.
If Shorty ain't
But
screaming,
Daddy
I
put
ain't
it
working
down.
right.
Wow. Anyway, she got hers, and you heard it.
So that was my encounter. That was my.
So was it
very
embarrassing because
awkward.
the family knew, or was it embarrassing that they could hear and they couldn't do it? Like,
It was embarrassing because the family knew.
you could have put a
see?
cushion behind the headboard. Like, I got all these questions.
Just
Dude.
go on the damn floor.
Wait,
We ended up
That's what I did.
We ended up doing that because I got some carpet burns and stuff.
Oh God.
I told Shorty, let's go on the floor because I ain't trying to do what y'all were doing. So, and it's just I can't put
God
the bed.
forbid
I'm
anyone
like,
ever puts me on the floor. I'll be like, you mug up and
No, we had
if that's your girl, or your man,
man.
or whatever.
Taking it from the bed to the floor.
I'm taking
Ma'am,
you
if
to
it's
the wall.
that deep, y'all turned
I don't know.
and then everything y'all feel you guys
I mean, you're
looking
right
at
about
each
the
other
carpet
in the
burn, no,
club.
but,
Like you guys looking at each other in
I
the
had a
club,
carpet
text
burn.
messages. You be
No,
like,
see,
when
that's
we get
just
home,
dangerous. See, the whole carpet burn is dangerous because you get into this thing where it's like you don't know control and when to stop. I hear people with burnt asses and shit. You be like, oh, last night was, babe, everything last night. But you be every time you get like a little thing like,
Anywho, Queen, you tell us.
it's your
It ain't-
story
it ain't
now.
passing to me.
Why?
It's passing to Kella Kellz.
Oh, okay, Kellz, what's your most embarrassing moment? Minus the whole you hearing your sister, but anyway.
oh, that's not embarrassing though. Embarrassing
When
part.
did we
Okay.
Awkward moments.
Awkward moment.
Awkward moments. My most awkward moment is one time me and my ex, we decided to get a hotel. And the time we got the hotel, you know, they say hotels are the best because you do whatever you want in that room.
You ain't the one cleaning it up.
Amen to that. So we got a hotel room. And when we got there to check in, because she was like, oh, I booked the room. I was like, okay. When she says I booked the room, I knew Shorty was ready. Comes get me. And then we go to check in. And apparently the system was down in the hotel, so we're trying to check in, and then the guy's like, "Oh, the system. It was like a power cut that happened." And then they were like, "Oh yeah," the manager's like, "Oh, system is down. We can't really check you in, but I have to write your number, and then we'll come to your hotel room and knock on your room and to make sure you check in." We're like, "Okay, cool. What time is he gonna come back up?" He's like, "Probably tomorrow morning." So we're like, "Okay, cool, bet." We went back to the room. We got a little liquor, a little alcohol, whatever we did. We got hyped up, you know. We all loose, whatever. Candles down, lights are off, music is on.
Music is on.
Butt naked. We do what we're doing. Next thing, I remember this. It was at 11:46.
Wow.
The manager decides not to knock or anything. Opens the door to try help us check in. I am there. Shorty's butt naked bending over. And I'm there like, what the f-? Woo! Yeah, so
wow, girl.
that was awkward because it's kind of like it was weird 'cause
That's very embarrassing.
You were butt naked.
Were you doing
she
it?
Was butt naked.
But well, I had my sports bra on and the strap on.
Oh, she.
She really went
She said, okay,
Oh
so.
my god! Oh my
Okay,
god!
And
so
she was
for
taking
all
the
of you
strap.
listening, and you're not understanding, Kella Kellz is
Let's be honest.
so
I'm a
this
stud, a lesbian stud. If you want to Google it. Let's be honest.
So, yeah.
Some of y'all out there like that, but y'all on the
Hey,
come on,
So
come
that's
on.
what I'm saying. So for all of you who didn't quite get the gist, Kella Kellz swings to the women's
I like
side.
the same sex.
So she is a lesbian, and you know we're here. We support. We are
with
for-
consent.
We
With consent.
support.
Yep.
And we are for the LGQ.
Wow, LGBT man.
There we go.
LGBTQ.
Mhm.
Thank you very much.
That's
There-
a lot
That's
yeah.
the one. So,
It's a
but
long
anyways,
list.
continue. Just wanted to give the
So, yeah,
audience a bit of an update.
We support LGBTQ, and obviously here Queen Chitchat they also do. So you know if anyone's going through it, we'll
we'll talk about it then. But anyway, as I said, so I had a strap on. Shawty was bending over. She was taking it. She was kind of annoyed because in the moment, and you're about to get there, and this dude just opened the door, and then he was like, "Oh, can you come downstairs so we can check you in?" He had the audacity to say, "Can you come here?" Because he didn't want to ruin, like people checking in. Because we could have said, "Oh, whatever," lied about it, and not having to pay the hotel. So he didn't want to lose his job. He's making sure people checking in.
But why would you not knock? Or maybe you didn't hear him?
I don't know. Maybe we didn't hear
Why
him.
would you think people are just sitting in a hotel? Come on.
For real, like, who does
What
that?
time was it?
It was like, I told you, 11:46 p.m.
Sis said 11:46, not 11:45.
Because I looked at the time, like, who the hell does that?
That was magic. I would have sued. I'm sorry.
We was in the moment. I was just like,
that's
yes.
like, literally, you should actually sue, because that's actually really wrong.
It ruined it.
It's not about ruining the moment, but like, that's someone who saw you. That's a crime, no?
She dried up. What you mean it was done? Sorry. She dried up. How am I supposed to carry on?
Okay, ladies and gentlemen. She went whoop. She went whoopsie daisy.
Smaller than the pin.
Oh, okay then. So we hear you, ma'am. Queen.
You can't avoid it.
Have I been summoned to the throne?
Queen.
Suck your shit, man.
Suck your shit.
Okay,
what's your
so I had a friend, and we were very close. And then I went to work somewhere else, and I met another friend. So when we're talking with this new friend, right? She was telling me about the guy she was dating, but that same guy was the same guy my close friend was dating.
Ooh.
So when I now went and told my first friend that, oh, I met this girl at work and she's dating the guy that you were dating, and all this thing. So now my close friend went and told the boyfriend that I said that, oh,
she's messy.
Yeah, that, oh, they're messing with each other, with the other girl, da-da-da-da-da. So now this dude was like to my friend, what's her name? And then so this guy hit me up with a fake profile on High Five.
I remember High Five.
High five.
On High Five with a fake profile. Then he started talking to me. Hi, how are you? I know you from back home and all this, da-da-da-da-da. I want to take you out. And then then it was like, can I get your number first? And then we started texting each other. Little did I know it was the same guy. So now, he lied about his name and everything. So now we're texting, and we'll call. And we used to spend hours talking. But I didn't know that I was talking to my very good friend's man. And I was like, this is crazy. And now this new friend was also saying that, oh, after we had an awkward fight and is now blanking me, maybe he's now for your friend. Because I also told her later on that this guy was also messing with my other friend because we're now going out clubbing as a threesome, as three girls. So obviously there was no beef between the two of them. So this guy was like, I want to take you out. I was like, oh yeah, okay, where you want to take me? I'll take you to Nando's, blah, blah, blah. So this is the day we met.
So what's the Nando's?
So I think when he met me, I think because of the conversations that we had, he liked me. But then he was still pissed off at me because I shut down his two girls by exposing that he was cheating on both of them.
Yeah.
So now, after we had dinner and everything, then it was like I got a confession to make.
Oh, you didn't know what he looked like?
I didn't know what he looked like at all. He did not put his picture. He put another guy's picture. But then when I turned up at the restaurant, he still looked cute on whatever. So I just kind of
So even your friends had never shown you the guy?
No. Because in those days, we didn't have camera phones and all these things. We had to go to somebody's High Five to go to somebody's High Five. And besides, this dude, to my very good friend, they were dating, but he wasn't really the main man.
Yeah.
And then to this other new girl, we didn't know each other that well to be showing each other pictures. But like if you're dating somebody, they don't really show you their all in one day, do they? So anyway, at the end of the day, he was like, I got something to tell you for starters. I really like you, and I think you're pretty and all this, and I want to get to know you. Would you like to be my girlfriend? And I said, I have to think about it. Blah, blah, blah. Then he was like, oh, by the way, I'm Daniel.
Oh, my
and
God.
I'm like, Daniel who? Like, oh, the Daniel you shut down the thingy with this person, with this person. I was like, get the F out of here.
God.
Then he pulled out his ID. And I was like, okay. And then, oh, apparently you also said that, oh, I got syphilis or whatever. I said, well, you got it. I gave it to my friend and she told me, like, oh, your friend is the one who gave it to me. And I'm like, okay, for starters, I can never date you. And second, so I think he wanted to say, if I say, yeah, I'll be your girlfriend. It was like, oh, by the way, I'm Daniel and I don't want you or something like that. I don't know what
you and I,
but I shut it down. But we became cool friends after that. To be honest,
so
it was
funny.
it was very awkward. I don't want to lie. I thought, let me.
Oh, Daniel, if you're out there, you messy, man.
I had knee-high boots on with heels. I thought, shall I?
Okay.
And he picked me up as well. I was thinking, shall I go get a cab? And what's happening now?
God.
But hey ho.
And imagine that'll be the day you don't have money, but the guys picked you up, so you're like, it's a guaranteed lift home. And then you're just stranded, and you're like,
I was busted. I learned my lesson that I'm never gonna tell my friends if I see their men creeping, if I see them acting all funny. Anyway, I will never tell them because
none of my business.
Instead of
I be
confronting the man,
I didn't say anything.
why don't you just confront your man as it is and don't put my name in it?
Yeah.
What if I had a hit on my head and I didn't even know? Because some guys can just come and fuck you up.
Yeah.
Basically, they'll just beat you up and like, you know what, stay out of my business.
Because I think they think that the guys are not going to come to you and ask you, be like, how do you know that? Because then obviously it's quite obvious that you know, do you know what I mean? Like, it's quite dangerous. That's true. I hate people like that. And if you ever snitch on a friend who's like confided in something on you, you're messy and you don't deserve that friend telling you nothing because you then spill that you start mentioning name in rooms that it ain't supposed to be mentioned in.
Amen.
Okay.
No, that was awkward. I don't want to lie. I felt like I wanted the ground to open up and swallow me because I just thought, oh my God. But if we had fought, I could have beaten him out because it wasn't that tall. He wasn't that fat. He was like tiny. I would have sat on him and kicked his
Throw hands.
No, honestly, like those moments are like really bad.
They're very uncomfortable.
You know. And actually, what I skipped was I actually had a panic attack when this whole thing happened because I was kind of like, this can't be happening to me. This can't be happening to me. Like, no, me. Do you know who I am?
Like,
this can't be happening to me. Like, I was like, nah. Ooh.
Am I being punked?
You know, and I was like, is there people waiting
I
for
haven't
me
had
outside?
moments like that though. My moments have always been embarrassing. Like,
No, it was still embarrassing because she walked in and I was
need
in
to
my
remove that
pajamas.
mark of embarrassment on your forehead that they place on you, child. Because
that's low key. Like that's something else.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been walked in a couple of times, but
This was mad because I was scared because I was thinking my panic attack came from. Imagine she had walked in and there was like 6 other girls. They were gonna sit on me.
Yeah, they want to slap you.
Yeah,
They were gonna hurt me.
They
And
were gonna beat you up.
I was like, don't worry, honey. I was like, don't worry about it, sweetheart. Have him. I was like, don't worry. Let me go. You can come back. He was like, no. He shut the door. He's like, you're not going nowhere. She's getting somewhere. You're not. Don't change.
And
I was like,
child.
I gotta go. Okay, me and my half PJs. Okay, I'll put my jeans on, get my stuff and go. But I was so scared. Like, that's where the panic attack came from because I was like, I literally couldn't breathe. Like, the whole room kind of went quiet and my heart was going boom, 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 boom. And I was like, I could hear him and he was like, calm down. Like, do you want me to hold you? And I was like, don't touch me. Because remember, she just said, don't hit me again. So to me, I was like, nope. This is not a safe place. Get out. Jump out the window if you have to, man. I'm jumping 2 floors. But if you have to jump. Like, everything is like scary. So it's like sometimes you have to know how to deal with certain things. Like, it was funny only after because I didn't know, but it was kind of scary and awkward at the same time. Just saying. But like, if you guys have any funny stories, right, DM us on Instagram. We are Queen Chitchat Podcast, right? You need to DM us some funny stories. We're gonna post them to like the story and everything. Like, just tell us funny things or awkward things that have happened to you because I know we all have some things we'd like to share. And next time we will definitely like read out the things and be like, let's talk about the feedback we've got from people following us and stuff. So yeah, it will be that. So guys, what have been your moments of learning during your busted moments? Like, what do you take from it?
To behave when you know you got other people in the house.
Or turn on music.
Man, I ain't gonna behave. If I'm getting
get on the floor. Don't touch no furniture. Just
don't take people to your house.
Exactly.
Hotel.
When you trying to get
actually, when you know.
We should have paid for a hotel for them, or tell them you ain't coming with us.
That's the fact. They invited us over. Shit.
I don't think it went down like that though. It didn't.
What about you,
Okay,
Kella Kellz?
but anyway,
what would you take from that?
For me,
Yeah.
that's really. I don't know how to
Double
say.
lock, put the chain on, put a do not disturb sign. Like, what you gonna do?
Put the do not disturb sign. God
Next
damn it.
time.
They are there for a reason. For me, don't go to hotel rooms with people who can.
Yeah.
Oh, no. My thing is, girl, learn how to fight, okay? Because if these situations happen for you, she tries to beat you down. At least you got a fighting chance.
You know how you fight.
You know, because you gotta jab the throat a little bit, just and then run as fast as you can, okay? If she got friends, pepper spray somebody. I'm joking, I don't pepper spray, but I fight. Know how to fight, or start recording your phone. Say I call the police. What are they gonna do?
Well, for me, stay out of people's business. Simple as.
You're in my business. Don't do that.
Better stay out of people's business to save yourself a lot of trouble. Even if I know, even if I see somebody, even if I catch them red-handed, even if I see them lying down together, I am not telling you jack. I'm very sorry, but it is what it is.
It is what it is.
I'm so late.
Wow, you really were like, okay. So, guys, what's lit?
What's lit?
What is this?
What's lit? What's lit? What's lit? What's lit? What's lit? What is lit? What's lit? What's lit? What's lit?
Woo, so what's lit? Oh my god, guys. So, like, every single time, there's something on the timeline. There's always something else what's lit. So I think I usually kind of start with what's lit. Somebody else take on what's lit.
We haven't been in the streets.
I know.
Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat.
Those the streets now? I mean,
Yeah.
those are the streets now.
A lot of people call them the streets.
Kella Kellz. What's lit?
For me, one thing that actually crossed my head, I was like, okay, cool, that's funny. It's basically OnlyFans.
Okay. What about it?
If you heard of OnlyFans, so during the whole pandemic, there's people starting OnlyFans account, right? And celebrities have been starting OnlyFans account. These people, in a regular basis, they get money. So booking shows and stuff like that is being greedy. So someone said to a celebrity, stop being greedy and let sex workers get their little change.
Yeah.
Because why would you start an OnlyFans account when you already have money?
And you're not even doing anything with that sexual or anything like that. It's probably just logging on and be like, hey guys. And then people be like, oh my god, I love that person. They're gonna follow that person.
Yeah, okay.
And
it
so
was
that
like
loses
them
views to somebody
topless.
who's doing whatever that they do.
Right. And the guy was charging $15 a month, whereas most sex workers, they're charging like $2 a month. And they're irritated, saying like, okay, why would you set up an OnlyFans account when you're already a celebrity, you have your money, but we are here, showing vagina.
Yeah, I think I
penis
heard about that. There's a
and
celebrity who
anything.
logged on, and I think she made like $1 million that night just for logging on.
Really?
And she, or whatever the content she had, like for people like, she literally had that. That's how much she made. And people like, Jamie Lee, this or whatever her name was, did this, and people are like, but that's so unfair because there's people who actually work hard. They got content. They've got like things that they do, scenarios, it's costumes that they got to get, whatever it is, hotels, wherever they're doing their things to they're having to hire these places. So someone who already has money is probably gonna log on, just maybe wearing a bra and just go. And everyone's just like, oh my god, and lose it. And then now they're like, well, if I've already spent £15 watching a celebrity going, oh my god, and then now why am I gonna then see Tyrone with bareback Keisha in the room, doing back on a regular Tuesday? Like they're gonna be like, why would I want to watch that? Like, do you see? And that's and they don't, like you're saying, they don't charge that much. That was the big outrage. I saw that.
Yeah. So I feel like that's kind of lit. It's like with the whole pandemic, I feel like celebrities, as much as they like to say, oh, we give to charity and stuff like that, they're greedy. They will always be greedy. Once you at that point where you have your certain lifestyle, certain way, you're not gonna give it up.
That's what they do, isn't it? First it was like, even it's like on Facebook, they took over Facebook, where it used to be just for regular people. Then now celebrities are everywhere. Then now you're following all these celebrities because you like them. They're taking over Instagram, so a celebrity automatically logs on. They've got a blue tick. They've got 1,000 followers. They've got like millions of followers, right? Then they start posing in like certain things, and like people's like the algorithm gets messed up because it's like a celebrity already gets money, but they start to monetize from. They're like, hey guys, follow add Instagram or add people, like, and they're doing things that boost their own money. Then they hop onto TikTok. So first it was TikTok, it was like, but for people like even Vine, they did everything, like they come to everything and they take it. So it's like where the agents go, you go where what's hot. If OnlyFans is what's hot, even if it's just you just posing with just your feet somewhere, or like your socks, or even a normal picture of yourself, someone will be like, oh. There's like people who anything that people like, people will be like, well, I'm gonna watch the celebrities because it's a celebrity. So they're taking money. So now they come to OnlyFans.
But not being hypocritical or anything, but why does it matter if they're trying to get their money game? Everybody's out there to chase the
but they've already got the
dollar,
biggest advantage. So you come to where people don't have the advantage. You have to Twitter, for you to get like loads of, you have to be funny or something. Your thing has to touch people, right? And then sometimes celebrities still, they still tweet too. They will say the same tweet someone else said. No, celebrities will come and take a tweet that someone else has said, and then because that tweet's become so famous, people start printing on it or whatever, or they'll be like, hi guys, I'm selling a t-shirt with this quote on it, or something that they take from people, other content creators, and people are like, but you've already got the following.
But how do you know they haven't paid that content creator for it?
Because people talk about it. This is what happened with that black girl with the renegade dance, right? And then some other girl who was already doing some TikTok thing started trying to make it seem like she had the idea and she already had a blue tick, and people are like, nah, she went to go teach the Lakers or some NBA team cheerleaders that dance, and it wasn't even her dance, but she claims they were like the Kaylee dance or the Kylie. See, they named it after that girl. Right, famous TikTok dance by this girl, and she'd already taken because she's already a blue ticker, so she already had people. And then people, they'll tag her instead of the girl, the original content creator. Someone, people are like, nah, stop stealing. This little girl did this dance by herself. This girl stole it. Next thing you know, she didn't got her blue tick. She became verified, so now she's monetizing from TikTok and doing dances, whatever. She got to coach people on NBA. She got to perform in front. She got money. She got all the things that she was deserving. So that's what we mean with like people taking that space from other people. Where don't do that. Like, create your own thing. Create your own thing. Don't steal from people, because they think that I'm gonna steal from a little person. No one's gonna notice.
But that's how great artists make money.
Oh wow, that's
I want 100 million. I want 200 million. Exactly. So I'm gonna ride for my money. Everybody does that. Everybody's gonna try and make more money than they have. And if you are privileged to have that blue tick and you're a celebrity or whatever, then you're gonna have more doors open to you than the regular person.
Can I give you a different perspective of looking at that? Think about black musicians back in the day. Their songs were big. They used to get stolen, but like, or bought or whatever. They didn't get played. No, but they didn't pay. That they couldn't sing. Their songs wouldn't be nationalized unless it was sung by like white people or something, like just it didn't sound like them. It didn't sound black, right?
But that was back in the day.
Hold on, but I'm trying to show you the context of stealing, right? Then they'll be so excited that, oh my gosh, my thing is out there, because that's the only way they appreciate it, isn't it? So it's just like thinking of basically that, that's what I mean. Like, just you have to understand the little person getting stolen from, and then people are, I'm just giving you an example, but do you get what I mean? Do you understand what I mean? Right? Yeah. And then not be having the voice enough to be like, I want to speak. That's what I mean by the little people get taken out of it.
I get that, but what I'm trying to say, everybody's always saying, I'm all about the money, I'm looking for my dough, I'm looking for this, and I'm looking for that. So we can't really discriminate against celebrities just because they made their money. They probably worked very hard to get where they are at. And if they really want to get more money, they've got every right, just like the next person.
That's fair, but you've already got money. So where someone might not even have money. But now you're not monetizing from something that someone else could have monetized from too. If you've taken somebody's
content, that is different. But what I'm saying is, if you're going to go and open an OnlyFans as a celebrity, you're also about your money game, innit? Because we all got money. Because maybe you don't know the debt that they have. A lot of them went and had
sex on there because they were like, that's the only way we're going to beat people. Like Safari had it in his thing. And you see what I mean? When they then go have sex. And then it's like, well, it's a sex tape. Blah, 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 blah. That's not, do you see what I mean? But if they've just done things where it's like a couple goals or something, like that's different. Whereas if someone wants to just subscribe for that, that's fine, okay? But most times, you don't want someone monetizing from what you already do making it seem like what they're doing is fantastic. You got porn stars that do all these crazy tricks, but they'll be like, but someone will be like, but Safari's having sex.
The rule of business.
But that's the thing. So
make sure you make more money than the next person. And if you can
Mm-hmm.
do it better and faster and quicker and everything, go ahead and do it. I am mad at that.
All I'm saying is,
Go big
with
or go
what's
home.
lit is this new generation, Generation Z, they're really open with sex workers and all of that stuff. Before, like 20 years ago, facts, this would be a taboo, but now
the empowerment from it, like all these things, it's like it's quite it has.
So I feel like that's lit. Like this new generation,
they're more accepting. That's why it's easy for someone to just be like, yep, I'm gonna join, OnlyFans and stuff. But we've got to the section now, guys, where we promote a black business, artist, brand, or author. Does anybody have anyone they want to plug today? I had one in mind.
Yeah.
Did you want to say something?
No, I'm listening.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna plug in this artist. Her name is Alakai Harley.
and she's hot.
She is a beautiful. Oh my gosh,
Bald-headed
the music is amazing. The content is amazing.
But she looks good.
And she's amazing. She can sing and she can like rap. She's amazing. So I'm promoting Alakai Harley. Listen to her, stream her. You'll find her on probably all platforms. She loads a lot of like independent work as well on YouTube, where she kind of like does videos and stuff like that, where she samples people's songs. So she's really amazing. I listen to her like almost every day. She's kind of like my spirit animal. So yeah, she's such a mood. She's such a mood. So yeah, make sure you stream her. And yeah, anybody else got a business we gonna plug?
I personally want to shout out the Lane Fragrance and Beauty. It's one of my homegirls who sells perfumes. And
where can we find her?
On Instagram, the Lane Fragrance Beauty.
Lane is an Lane.
Yes.
Okay.
.fragrance. We're gonna attach the Instagram handle on the webpage on our podcast.
Profile.
Yep.
Everywhere. Yeah, everywhere.
We're gonna literally put out. But yeah, she sells, the dope, expensive fragrances for a cheaper price, and literally just check her out and see what you guys think.
Oh, what a beautiful plug, Queen.
Oh, I need to smell good.
Right, my birthday's coming up. Hint, hint. But yeah, that's been it, guys. So thank you so much for tuning in.
Thank you, everybody.
We've been Queen Chitchat. We appreciate all your support.
Royanna, Queen, Diva, and Kella Kellz.
Share, like, subscribe, and leave a
Tell a
comment.
friend to tell a friend.
Tell a friend.
Subscribe to the YouTube as well.
Queen Chitchat.